In this video, we will learn how to generate a personal downloadable link with our bot for photos and documents. So if we head over to Telegram's bot API page, you'll notice that there is a method called getFile, and this getFile method allows us to enter the file ID, and when we use the API, it returns us a file path for the file that we have just sent to it. So the file path can be used and appended to a URL like this to get the downloadable link. But however, this should be used personally because it will expose your bot's token, which we don't want anyone to know. Now back in the code, let's start by typing the bot.on method. So the reason why we use the bot.on method is so that we can detect when the user sends a message, and ultimately we want to know when the user sends a document or photo. So let's start by typing the message and the callback function, and now we want to know where the update subtype is located in the context object. So we will type console log context object, save the file, we head over to Telegram, we send a file like the cities list. Then you can see our console is printed the context object, and the update subtype property contains the document that we have just sent. So we want to use this property. So this property is inside of the context object. So now we can use an if statement to check if the context object update subtype, and this is an array, so we must use index as 0. So if this is a document, then we know the user has sent a document. So from here we can use the getFile link method on Telegraph. So this getFile link method makes use of this getFile method from Telegram, just that it generates the link for us, so we don't have to do it manually. So we will use this method, copy this. So we will create a new variable called link, and we will make use of a async await syntax. So we'll type await here and async at the top, and we'll type bot.telegram.getFile link, and now we must get the file's ID. So for document, let's console log out the context object again to see where the file ID is stored in the context object whenever we send a document. Make sure the bot has restarted. Now we send the document again. In the console, we can see that the message object has the document object, which we want to find out what it is. So now we type message.document. Save the file again. Now we can send the document, and you can see this is the document object containing the file ID that we want. So to extract the file ID, we just use the file ID property. So back in the code, we can type .file ID. So this is what we need. So copy this and we will paste it in here and remove the console log, and we can reply to the user, or in this case us, your download link plus the link that we have just gotten. And we want to use a try catch statement in case this method fails or returns an error. So put this in the try block. The catch block, we want to catch any errors, and if there is an error, we want to print out what the error is. So we will type error description. There is a description property inside of the error object for using this method. So we will type that. Now we will save the file. If we head over to Telegram and we send document, you can see it returns us the downloadable link. Now again, you don't want anyone to know what this link is as well because it exposes your bot token. So be careful when you use this method.